What is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 185 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot within this video is going to be Anna's Interior Editor. This is coming in at 1.8 megabytes of a download. This mod is absolutely insane for the download size. I could not believe this. And what this does is it allows you to place any decorations that you like within a vicinity of a building or the interior of, say, a player's home or even shops, which is absolutely insane. There's loads of different things to choose from. You can create most, if not all, things within the miscellaneous section under the Forge. For me though, and for everyone else, there is actually a test house within Whiterun just inside the right castle door wall as you go in on to the actual vicinity of Whiterun. Head in there and it will have all of the objects in mass. So pretty much if you don't want to make them or don't have the materials to make them, you can pop in there and pick them up. As you can tell on screen now, the footage that I've got here is me actually testing out some of the objects and placing them down. The great thing about this indeed is pretty much what it allows you to do, say put down glass boots, which I actually was my main tester. A couple of other NPCs here can do this with as well. You can plop them down, then after that you can move them around, i.e. the objects, so you can move the sort of little cloth around before it pops out or pops up to be the object that you've selected. Place it down. After that you can pretty much just twist it around, move it around like you would everything else. Obviously they will be facing other different ways, so you will have to try and error on that one. I do believe that is why they've given you more than one within those test chests of the selected item that you are using. After that, twist it around, make sure it's all correct and proper. Click A to activate it and it will pop up to whatever the corresponding item you have chosen for that particular interior object. Very interesting indeed. I had a lot of fun with this. You can create things such as training dummies, sort of item props throughout, sort of armor or weapons. There's loads of other things like NPCs, as I said before, and also as well there's even like horse and carriage. There's even some building components too, which is absolutely insane. This mod is freaking just ludicrous. If you want to make interiors a lot better throughout your game, i.e. you want to add more immersion to some of the cities, vendors, or even your own player home, for 1.8 megabytes of download to change the entirety of the game as an overhaul, this is an absolutely outstanding mod to grab. For the second spot within this video is going to be the TLSMAKEUP Enhanced. This is coming in at 29.3 kilobytes of a download. And what this mod is, it removes the dirt tint mask from all races. That creates a cheek makeup that covers the whole entire of the face, pretty much like what foundation should have been, but obviously you wouldn't have had that back in the day. It's for those people who want to get a perfected female character. This works on all races, do not worry about that. If you've got any issues too, let the mod author know down within the comment section below. For the third spot within this video is going to be Conjure Morokei Spell. This is coming at 1.9 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be the first Conjuration mod from this mod author. Many more to come onto the channel and to the Bethesda.net website. Made the Dragon Priest boss within the game. Very easy to pick up indeed, as you can tell on screen. Now head to the corresponding location. If you can't find it through this video, there's actually a own showcase on this particular mod through in the description of the Bethesda.net website page. But if you picked it up through this one, awesome. All you need to do is pick up the completely free Conjuration book. Obviously after that you will need to learn it, and away you go. You will instantly be able to conjure this beautiful follower. Very overpowered indeed. Took this one into combat. Kind of slow, but once you get the character actually working and firing off all those devastating spells, it's definitely an overpowered and interesting Dragon Priest to be added into your arsenal. For the penultimate spot within this video is going to be Regents Armory. This is coming at 37.4 megabytes of a download. This is going to be a port, I do believe, from the nexusmod.com. Very interesting mod, that is for sure. For this one, it adds a bunch of one-handed and two-handed base swords of the olden times on this one. If you want to go and check out a full lore and description and everything that it has to offer, head down in the description, click the link and read up on it. I'm going to give you a quick summary on what this mod entails. So as I said before, one-handers and two-handers of these ones, they are very true to a lore-friendly game. They look absolutely stunning. For these ones, you will need to head in to the Forge, go down to the miscellaneous section, and you can craft individual pieces of a base sword, such as the hilt, the pommel, the grip, and the blade blade itself, and so on and so forth. I do believe there's 6 components to the sword. Once you do have those components to the sword, head into the corresponding smithing perk, which I do believe is going to be steel, correct me if I'm wrong. Head into there and create a way. There are a ton of different blades. I do believe there's going to be at least possibly 10, 15 maybe blades to choose from. Whatever's on screen now, they look really nice. The component aspect as well, making that is really nice to see. True to the blacksmithing if it was to be a realistic look to the game, and then after that the blades are very realistic to Skyrim. I really did enjoy this mod. I thought it was really clean and very well done indeed. And for our final spot within this video is going to be a mod called The Ruins. This is coming in at 741.7 kilobytes of a download. This mod will be adding mostly ruins and buildings, graveyards here and there scattered around your game. Some ruins have events that will have some good and bad rewards throughout them, so it gives you an incentive to go into them and have a little look. Some of the other ruins are sort of visually aesthetic pleasing. Some ruins are obviously from epic movies or TV series such as Alien, Game of Thrones, Dragonheart, Legion, Lord of the Rings, and many more without breaking the lore of the game. They are not ridiculous and not stupid. They are very nicely plonked around the world to give that aesthetic point of view, if not to have a little bit more immersion to the landscape to do with the game. I really did enjoy this one. It was so nice. For me, I actually just went outside of Whiterun and had a little look to see what was out there. There was a ton of different things within that vicinity, let alone scattered throughout the rest of the game. Some of the screenshots, if you actually look into this mod, do have a lot better ruins. They look really nice indeed. A fun and interesting mod. This is absolutely insane. Again, especially for that download size, it's really low for what you actually get implemented within your game. So guys, that's it for this episode. This has been episode 185 within my series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. If you're new around here too, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the little bell to get a daily notification. If you want to go above and beyond and help me out ever so much, Patreon links are down in the description. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.